The confirmed number of coronavirus cases in Los Angeles County comes to 290,486. The confirmed number of deaths reaches 6,944. Here in Torrance, the total number of confirmed cases is 1,533, with total confirmed deaths at 72. Welcome to COVID-19 Today. I'm Rhiannon Chertanich. It's 4 p.m. on Wednesday, October 21st. Los Angeles Dodger fans not only cheered on their team in Game 1 of the World Series, but cheered for winning free tacos. Thanks to right fielder Mookie Betts, who stole second base during the 5th inning, now all of America will be able to take advantage of Taco Bell's Steal a Base, Steal a Taco promotion. According to the restaurant chain, if a player steals a base during any game of the 2020 World Series, it will offer every person in all 50 states and the District of Columbia a free taco. Customers can get their taco at participating restaurants or through the Taco Bell app on Wednesday, October 28th. Pope Francis made a historic endorsement in a feature-length documentary called Francesco, which premiered at the Rome Film Festival today. The Pope endorsed same-sex civil unions for the first time as pontiff, saying homosexual people have the right to be in a family. They are children of God. He continued to say you can't kick someone out of a family nor make their life miserable for this. What we have to have is a civil union law. That way they are legally covered. While Pope Francis endorsed civil unions for gay couples as an alternative to same-sex marriages, while serving as Archbishop of Buenos Aires, he has never come out publicly in favor of it as the Pope. The documentary offers a moving portrait of the Pope's personal impacts. Its North American premiere is set for October 25th at the Savannah Film Festival. You can find the trailer on YouTube. House Speaker Nancy Pelosi says she is optimistic with the state of negotiations as Democratic and Republican lawmakers continue discussions over a new coronavirus stimulus relief bill. Pelosi, along with Secretary of the Treasury Steven Mnuchin, spoke for nearly an hour yesterday and continue talks today. Both sides agree that the package should include another round of stimulus checks, money for schools, and a reinstatement of unemployment benefits. What's holding up the agreement are safety in the workplace and state and local government funding. Mitch McConnell, the U.S. Senate Majority Leader, said they will vote today on a separate renewal for the Paycheck Protection Program to help small businesses. A new report found that more than 4% of all K-12 students in California were homeless during the 2018 to 2019 school year. The UCLA Center for Transformation of Schools found that there were nearly 270,000 homeless students in the state. In Los Angeles County, there were nearly 67,000 homeless students, or 4.4% of the student population. 1 in 5 community college students and 1 in 10 California State University students and 1 in 20 UC students were also homeless at some point that year as well. The research also found that 70% of those homeless students were Latinx, while 9% were Black. The report determined that the number of homeless K-12 and college students has increased 50% over the past decade, with the pandemic likely to increase that number of homeless statewide. Distance learning has also created its own challenges for students with limited shelter, safety, adequate technology, internet access, and meals. Los Angeles County public health officials held their weekly press briefing sharing the latest COVID-19 data. The county continues to show a steady decline in hospitalizations since July. The number of new patients are steadily tracking below 1,000 for most of September, averaging about 800 hospitalizations. The data is also showing a consistent decrease in deaths, which is consistent with the steady decrease in the number of new cases. While Los Angeles County continues to remain in Tier 1 with widespread community disease transmission due to the number of new cases still occurring, other metrics are showing improvement. The county currently has 7.6 new cases per 1,000 residents, preventing the county from moving out of the purple Tier 1. Public Health Director Dr. Barbara Ferrer says they are encouraged by the progress as cases are decreasing across all groups along with mortality rates. She also shared technical issues that may reflect an undercount of the county's reporting and hopes to improve quickly. In today's update, 33 new deaths were reported with 510 new cases. More good news for local businesses. Along with COVID-19 data updates, the county also revised public health orders involving wineries and breweries. Now, food service requirements for wineries will not be mandatory, and reservations are not needed to visit wineries or breweries. Family entertainment centers with outdoor use can also reopen. The County of Los Angeles is reminding the business community about a new program to help train business owners and understand all of the COVID-19 related protocols in place to ensure employees and customers are protected. The COVID-19 Safety Compliance Certificate Program, or CSCCP, hopes that by educating the business community on what needs to be done so that operations are aligned and in compliance with infection control and physical distancing requirements. Once the no-cost online training course is complete, business owners receive a COVID-19 Safety Compliance Certificate that can be posted on storefronts. The training will be available in 13 languages and can be accessed online through the Department of Public Health's COVID-19 website. This voluntary program offers businesses and employees and customers alike the added assurance that essential training has been completed to reduce the risk. Go to covid19.lacounty.gov. Now, for businesses that are not in compliance or violate any of the public health orders, may be reported online or by calling 888-700-9995. Mouthwash may help lower the transmission and spread of COVID-19. That's according to a new study released by the Journal of Medical Virology. Researchers studied 8 over-the-counter mouthwashes and nasal rinses commonly found at drugstores and supermarkets, citing that both types of products directly impact the major sites of reception and transmission of the human coronaviruses, or HCOV. Researchers mixed each mouthwash with virus particles and an interfering substance which was intended to recreate the effect of saliva in the mouth. Then the mixture was shaken for 30 seconds to stimulate the effect of gargling. To see if they were effective against the coronavirus, researchers tested a common human coronavirus known as 229E, one of the several strains that typically cause only mild infections like a common cold, not SARS-CoV-2, which is the virus associated with COVID-19. The result found that Listerine mouthwashes, as well as Crest Pro Health, Equate Antiseptic, and CVS mouthwash were highly effective at inactivating infectious virus, with greater than 99.9%, even when swishing around the mouthwash for only 30 seconds. Experts say more research is needed, including clinical trials, to pinpoint which ingredient or combination of ingredients break the virus membranes. Another one bites the dust as the Los Angeles Philharmonic Association announced the cancellation of the remainder of its previously scheduled concerts for the 2020 to 2021 season at the Walt Disney Concert Hall. Citing guidance from public health officials in an effort to prevent the spread of COVID-19, the remaining season through June of 2021 will not take place. This adds to the already canceled season by the Hollywood Bowl, the Ford, and the Pantages Theater due to COVID-19. Officials with the LA Phil say they plan to continue bringing its music and programming to audiences through media partnerships and digital initiatives until they can bring back fans in person. Concert at the Hollywood Bowl, a 6-episode television series hosted by LA Phil's music and artistic director Gustavo Dudamel, will air archival performances on PBS stations nationwide beginning January 15th. Along with concerts, the program will offer artist conversations and insights into the Bowl's unique history. Board Chair Thomas Beckman says, as we look forward to brighter days, we must ensure that the LA Phil remains vibrant and is supported until we are once more able to gather. Amazon is the latest employer to announce work from home will continue for their corporate employees until at least June 2021 due to the ongoing pandemic. The Seattle-based tech giant is not alone in shifting the work paradigm. Earlier this month, Microsoft also unveiled plans to adopt a hybrid workplace environment where most roles will remain 50% of the time remote, even after the pandemic is over. Google, Facebook, and Twitter also made headway for workers early on, saying they will remain remote working conditions even after the health crisis is over. Experts have said many advantages of working from home include offering employees a flexible schedule, avoiding a commute, no office distractions, saving money on gas, and not having to dress up to go to work every morning. Torrance City Council members met online last night to discuss city business. Discussions were had about how to move forward with coyote management, including trapping programs and whether it should continue at all, only for 5 months or year-round. Staff will return with more information with pricing as well as with emphasis on a safe and humane trapping method. The meeting, which lasted under 3 hours, can be seen online. You can catch it on torranceca.gov, on our YouTube channel, as well as on Facebook. The Torrance batting cages is now once again reopened to the public. Now, if you haven't checked it out yet, you may want to make a visit to check out their fresh new look and feel. The Torrance batting cages is located at Wilson Park and was established in 2008 by Tyler Sports, Inc. This is a family-owned and operated business. Owner Kevin Tyler said during the temporary closure at the start of the pandemic, they took advantage of the downtime to do some maintenance work and upgrades to provide an optimal facility once they were ready to open again. Some of the upgrades included resurfacing their batting cages, repainting, renetting, and restripping their fields. It's an impressive upgrade worth checking out for yourself. There are 8 baseball machines, slow pitch softball, fast pitch softball, 2 netted pitching tunnels, and 2 turf sports fields. They're open Monday through Friday, 2 to 9 p.m., Saturdays and Sundays from 10 a.m. until 6 p.m. Guests are encouraged to call and make reservations. You can check them out online at torrancecages.com or call 310-320-2243. A Torrance gem extended their visiting hours beginning this week, offering more opportunities for the community to visit. The Torrance Madrona Marsh Preserve expanded its visiting hours, now open 5 days a week, allowing visitors to drop in beginning Tuesdays through Saturdays from 10 a.m. until 3 p.m. Appointments are not required, and upon arrival, you'll find a park ambassador there to greet visitors and remind everyone about all of the COVID safety protocols in place to ensure a safe visit. Entry is based on a first-come, first-served basis. Visitors are asked to keep socially distanced while visiting and comply with CDC guidelines by wearing a face covering and using hand sanitizer. The marsh, which is one of the last remaining wetlands in Southern California, is home to hundreds of birds, insects, reptiles, and unique plants. Torrance Police received a big boost recently that will help support the department's efforts in educating the public and enhancing the safety of the community. The California Office of Traffic Safety awarded Torrance Police with a $203,000 grant. This grant for the 2021 federal fiscal year will help fund a number of different initiatives, from alcohol and drug impaired driving prevention to education on traffic rights for bicyclists and pedestrians to officer training and recertification programs and many more. This grant was made possible thanks to the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration. There's still time to sign up for the Chamber's annual Mayor's State of the City address. Like all things during the pandemic, the online event will take place tomorrow, October 22nd at noon. Hear from Mayor Fury on why he's optimistic despite the many challenges the city faced since the beginning of 2020 and why he's hopeful for what's still ahead for the business community. Registration is open and free to attend. Go to the Chamber's website at torrancechamber.com. Once you register, you will receive a confirmation email with instructions on how to join the meeting. Well, before we go, at the end of each program, we like to share stories from our community, feel-good pictures, images, and videos that remind us of how resilient our community is and how Torrance truly cares. Well, the Torrance Chamber's Women and Business will host a food drive in just a week to help the Food for the Kids program at the Volunteer Center. They're looking for non-perishable foods like cereal, canned fruit and vegetables, peanut butter and jelly, pasta, pasta sauce, soup, and rice, to name a few. This takes place next Thursday from 3:30 to 6 p.m. at the Volunteer Center, located at 1230 Cravens Avenue. What a great way to show how the community truly cares for those in need. Now, if you have a great story to share, email us at covid19today@torranceca.gov. We'd love to hear from you. Well, that's our update for COVID-19 today. Be sure to tune in tomorrow as Ben McCain brings you the latest updates. Be safe, stay healthy, and thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time.